what motivates me. My own motivation is fear of poverty. I don't want to be poor, and I don't want to be dependent on man. You know that I'm too proud. I'm too proud to want something for myself and have to ask somebody for it. If I need it for myself, I want to be able to provide it for myself. But at the same time, I'm realistic about what I want. So I don't say, oh, I want this, and then it's not something I can afford, and I'll start looking for it. Do you understand? So for me, what motivates me is to be able to provide for myself, to be able to stand up and say, this is what I do, this is how I make this. Do you understand? So, like I said in my profile, I'm a single mom, my son is 12, and that's how I met my family. Our kids attend the same school, and when I started makeup, it was just about a year old. And at that time, makeup has been a passion way.
Take the first step towards your dream career. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TwixHub Africa. Live streaming will be available to YouTube subscribers. Twix Makeup Artistry Empowerment Workshop. Empowering your passion, transforming your future. Ladies, are you ready?
They come to my room, I do makeup 500 naira, and they go. Then I didn't even know how to do makeup, but because I didn't know how to do makeup professionally, but because they see what I do on my face, I'm like, I want to do this, your bra is nice. So I said, I can do it for you now, 500. You come to my corner, my bunk, I'll do 500, you go. So if I do like 3 or 4, I'm made for the next day. Another set will come, and before you know it, I will fix hair for you, you know. So, and that's how my entrepreneurial journey started. I just knew that I wasn't going to be a 9-to-5er, so just forget it. So that's how I started, and then finished school, had my child, went to Tara, learned makeup from Tara. And there's one thing I would like to advise us before we start. Don't think that internship is outdated. Internship meaning that once you are done with this class, it's not everybody that will be boss of themselves. Let's know that. And there are some things you will learn here that might not work in the real life. And there are some things they will not be able to teach you here, because it's an experience you have to encounter yourself. So if you can find somebody who is established as a makeup artist and work for that person, the experience you will get, it will beat whoever that started probably 2 years ago. Because you are working with that person, you are going out with that person, you are seeing real life experiences. One of the tutors was saying that when you want to apply liner, you should do like this. Have you met some crazy customers? They will tell you you can't put their eye down, but you have to do the liner. All those things you can't learn here. You have to experience them. But if you work with somebody who takes you out to see all these things firsthand, it helps. Now, this is not for everybody. This is not for people that you know that, okay, I can't set up myself yet, and then this is what I can do. So don't rule out working for somebody at this point. Please, does anyone here already do makeup before coming for this class? Is there anybody? You already do makeup. Do you work for yourself or you work for someone? For yourself. Okay. So how long have you been doing it? 3 years. Good. So you just came here to show yourself. Okay. So that's it about what motivates me. And so let's move to pricing. Thank you. So I'm here to talk about pricing. So can anyone please tell me what they understand by pricing? It doesn't have to be by the books. What do you think pricing is? Okay. Please let me give you. Thank you.
To my understanding,
Yes.
I mean, pricing is like now we are selling something and you have a customer and the customer says, okay, no, I can't afford to pay, let me pay this. And what that customer offers, you see that you still make your profit out of it. That at least you have to just accept it because that customer can bring a lot of customers for you. That you can gain a lot from.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Please let me shower latte. Thank you. Okay, is there another person? Thank you, ma. Sorry.
I think pricing is the result of cost expenses and pick up the service.
Of products. Okay. Don't worry. I think I'm going to stand. That's it. It's like that chair is not my size. So, pricing is the value you place on a product. So this is a phone. Yeah? So pricing is what value do you place on this phone? So there are some people now, this phone to them might be very expensive. Some people, this phone is cheapest phone. I have a lot of friends say, Kemi, why would mama have iPhone 11? Sorry, if there's no Yoruba person there, can you be using iPhone 11? Kemi, why are you doing this? So that's pricing. The value, it might be high, it might be low, it might be whatever. But the value you as a person places on the phone, that's pricing. So, how much the customer is willing to pay for the product has very little to do with the seller's cost. That means, for me now, you come to me and you say, my makeup is 15,000. Right? I'm just using that price as my makeup is 15,000. For me, it might be cheap. For me, if you come to me and say your makeup is 15,000, I will not message you again. Because two things, you might not be doing what I want. You might not be using the products I like. I don't trust your brand. For some other person, like, that's too expensive now. 15,000 for what? And you will hear that a lot. Now that has nothing to do with, I bought Milani something. It's not their business. So that's why I said, how much the customer is willing to pay for the product has very little to do with your cost. It's more of what the customer perceives that the value you are bringing to the table. And has very much to do with how much value the product or the service they are buying. So that's why the way you present yourself, the way you present your brand, the way you present your makeup service goes a long way on how you charge. It has nothing to do with where your store is. Yeah, sometimes it does, but it's how you place your business. I've seen some people who charge a lot of money thank God for social media now. Before now, it wasn't about social media, it was more of referral and word of mouth. But now social media has helped a lot of businesses. The amount of content you put out there would attract the people you want. So there's this lady on Instagram. She uses voiceovers, and when she's doing the voiceover, she'll be doing the makeup. Funny voiceovers, Yoruba most times. I don't know her name, but yeah, I don't know her name, but I say light-skinned. Sometimes I just scroll and then I don't follow her, but I'll just stay, and because the voiceover is very funny and her makeup is beautiful. That's a niche that she has created for herself because she understands that the market is saturated. Do you know how many makeup artists it is in this Lagos? If I want to collect 10 makeup artists now and I have 20,000, I will collect. I will just know where I'm facing. There are some people I will not face. Do you understand? So the value you place on what you are selling, and in your own case, you are selling a service. Madam said something the other time. She said, how you present yourself, or somebody said that, how you look. It has nothing to do with using all your money to buy clothes. It's how you present yourself, how neatly you look, how you smell, your approach, thank you, how you talk to people. We women have one problem, and it's interaction. Walk into a room where women are, even though some of them are poor, sorry to say. Who is going to come to you for business with your face? And you know that the market you are selling, you need people. And in this case now, the market you are selling, you need women. Abba. Me, my market now is man, woman, anybody. But your major target audience are women. But now, and that's where we are going to talk about target audience. Who understands what target audience is? It's okay if you, yeah. So, in the due time, have you been able to pick your target audience? Because if you don't pick your target audience, you can't pick your price. So if you are working with Gen Z buddies, you can't charge 100,000 for makeup because they have to buy clothes every day. You cannot come and do 100,000 except you are Beyonce or something. If you are choosing mommies as makeup artists, as your target audience, you can't be charging high money. And yes, I'm telling you the market. My mommy, my own mother will tell me, kilo share ma 500 naira, see ma no weekly. Rubbish. My own mother. Do you understand? When she has a party and I have to go and work, I'm like, oh no, kilo, the man will not cook hello. Oba mi share ni parents akere le 1.5. You can't be doing that. So who are your target audience? For starters, you start with your community, your friends. They say your friends will not support you, but I will tell you, your friends will refer you first. That's the truth. I know people always say your friends will not support you, but your friends will refer you first. If you like, post content from nothing next year. The first people that will refer your business are your friends, or acquaintance, or church member, somebody in your circle. Because somebody has to first believe in your brand, or you as a person before believing in your brand, sorry. Somebody has to first believe in you as a person before believing in your brand. So you cannot rule out your friends per se. Because they say your friends will not support you, but it's still the same friends they will tell you to send link to like. So who are the people supporting? Your friends. So please, to the best of my knowledge and my experience, don't rule out your friends. But don't expect too much. The problem is we expect too much. So don't expect too much. So know your target audience. Who are the people you want to service? And be realistic about it too. Don't tell me you want to service Banana Island and you are living in Ikorodu. How will you get there? Now, I'm talking of now. You will still service them. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking of now. How will you get there? Everything takes time. Step. No, yes, rush, but no rush. Everything takes time. I might not be able to talk so much on content because I'm not a social media person. So my own work is referral 100%. So I might not be able to talk so much on content. But put out your content. Then there's this thing you people do. Let me drop it. People can be paying money to model, to do makeup and post. Then the post will not make any money. people will now be depressed. Because I have a lot of mentees that come, Auntie Kemi, what is so me? Hello, nobody send you. Sit in front of your camera. Your face is your first canvas. Once you can do your face, it will help you. And thank God now that you don't need to be walking about. Just post it. You don't, for now, give yourself breathing space. Invest in your products. Don't overbuy, but invest in your products. Invest in the things that will make money for you. So if it's not making money for you now, I don't think you have, when it comes to makeup, I know makeup, you buy products. I have a box full of products that I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. You will buy. And every day, Nigerian makeup industry, they are killing people. Every day they are bringing they are bringing funny things. There are some products that can do 4 or 5 things. You don't have to buy. Somebody will bring kinikon glaze, shining kinikon, you can buy. Somebody will bring kinikon lip eyeshadow, your money will finish. So that's it about it. Sorry, I like to deviate a lot. Know your target audience. Who do you want to service? If you know the people you are servicing, you have an idea of it. Now, once you know your target audience, know what they like. If you want to service Gen Z body, know that your makeup has to be having wing and stone and lashes that is flying, you know? Your makeup has to be sharp. The contour like this, their nose will be looking like Pinocchio. Sorry to say. Know that. If you are servicing mommies, know that they like blush. They like brown. Their eyeshadow does not go with their clothes, but they like it like that. They like one lip. If you want to do makeup for them 100 times, it's that same lip you'll be doing. So you have to know the people you are servicing. You have to know the people you are servicing. And what will help you is when you keep practicing as a makeup artist, you keep realizing how comfortable, I'm comfortable with simple makeup. I'm comfortable with Gen Z body makeup. So now, for example, a Shade Okoya, who knows Shade Okoya? A Shade Okoya will not go and call Samuel Black for her makeup. Do you understand? What they do is different. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying Samuel Black is bad. I'm just making an example for knowing who your target audience are. The people you want to see. But you cannot know your target audience if you don't know the kind of makeup you are comfortable with. You cannot know the type of makeup you are comfortable with if you don't practice. So that's why I said it's a step. It flows like that. So once you practice, you know that I like brows that look like this. I like brown. I don't like the packing color on the face. I don't like me. That's me. But it doesn't mean that if I get a client that wants that, I will do it. But most of my clients already know that Kemi, simple makeup, blue man shape. So the day you want to be va voom, it's not me you will call. Because even if I try, it will yes. Because I'm comfortable in seeing people actually look like themselves. Not that before and after that, you'll be wondering about, so that's me. I'm saying my own. It doesn't mean that anybody that does it is your niche. Know your niche and be good at it. As I'm like this, all the things I do, don't show up for me. It will take time to get there, but know it. If it means you have to be paying for classes, pay for those classes. When I was doing makeup 100%, I will go for master class in Abuja. I will gather money, go. And another person is coming to Nigeria, I will go there. Another person not for anything. In fact, 80% of those classes, I don't post them online. But for me to gain knowledge is power. Don't even joke. Knowledge is power. I was able to transition into real estate, transition into interior design because of my love for. I can tell you, almost all my major customers as a makeup artist are my clients now in real estate. They are also my clients in interior design. So once Kemi shebi wo I'm not worried, my bewa customer, and that's it. So like I said, if you've been able to determine your target audience, you can now say you want to start pricing. So your customer needs to find out that your price falls within their range of what's acceptable, and your ability to price is constrained by your cost. So that means that if you are buying products that are within a range, hello everybody. If you are buying a product that is within so range, so now a lot of your Instagram influencers use high-end products. Let's say you buy a foundation of 70-80k. Sure, you want to go and be using it to do 20k makeup. In fact, sorry. You know, sure you want to go and be using it. I'm not saying you should go and buy 70k makeup. I'm just using it as an example. Do you understand? So you cannot buy. That's why you see, for makeup artists, we'll get there. There's price range. There's a range. If you want me to use so products, I'm not going to tell that to my client, but I know if this is your range. If you this your so everybody have their class within your own price range. So for starters, I like to advise Nigerian brand. God bless them. They have really helped us. So in our own time, you are either buying fake or you are buying original. There's no in between. You are either buying Mark, Mary Kay, or you are buying Ganzeles, Kenzwezas, all those names that we don't know. Abi Antisha, Glassy. Glassy itself are blown now, but then Glassy was a fake something. Do you understand? So now, people, you are enjoying. Now you can to our next time with 100k, you can do something small, and it will bring out a very good makeup. In our own time, you can't do something small and bring out a good makeup. It will be rubbish. It will look like plaster. Yes, color 1, color 2. So that means you have to be mixing. You'll be mixing it to get the next person's color. 12, 15. All this beauty by age. She has like I think 15 foundation shades. So you people have options now. But it's just that it's going to cost you to be buying all those things. But buy. You don't have to have the old 30. I want to believe that you've been taught color scheme and all those things. So be able to, if they not teach you, go and learn. It's not anything is like you learn here. People go and learn something. Internet is free. Also, you buy data. But learn. Do you understand? So if you don't sit down and find out what your cost is, it's always difficult for service-based business actually to know what your cost is, because if I'm selling, I also sell jewelry. So if I sell if I buy jewelry from the market now, say 5,000, I know profit margin. I will add transport to the nylon that I want to use to pack the jewelry. I will add it. The lights that I'm using to snap this thing, I will add it. That's my cost price. It's not the price I bought it in the market. I hope we all know that. Operational cost. I don't want to do too much economics here. That's so much work. So your operational cost, the price of the product, your operational cost, that's what your selling price will be. So your cost price. So when you've done that, you can now add profit margin. Profit margin for some businesses is 100%. For some is 50. For some is 30, depending on what you are selling. Right? But for service based, it doesn't work like that. So first of all, your logistics money, number one, base price. Base price means that standard price. If you're coming to my studio, I charge 15,000. That's if that's what you charge. Oh. That's my base price. If I'm going to your house, my base price plus my logistics money, one. My inconvenience money that I'm coming to your house in case you say I should help you clean shoe. Because some customers are not well. In case you say I should help you clean shoe, I will put it there. So that's why, and logistics money means that the price from, I live in Ikeja, so the price from Ikeja to Ikeja is not the same as price from Ikeja to God will bless you, my sister. It's not the same price from Ikeja to Banana or Ikeja to Ikoyi, or So logistics money differs. So your base price is what you are comfortable with when they come to you. So when you come to my studio and you say you want to do makeup, you don't have to have a studio. I'm just telling you how you price. If you are coming to, they don't have to come to you. This is just the simplest way of how you can set your pricing, because I realized that the major problem I had when I started was pricing. I used to live with my grandparents in Egbeda. I would take bike to, I had a customer in Bega, and I used to charge 4,000 naira. Makeup and gele. It's not now. It's not now that you will be saying, I don't tie gele. You will tie with 4,000. Then the woman will now say, that's our daughter that they are going to the party. That they are going to the party together. Inside that 4,000, I will carry bike because I'm always late. I'm always late because I always have too many people wanting to do makeup. And I cannot say no because I have a target. I have to pay school fees. So I have to make all this money. Imagine 4,000 naira then. Then I'll take bike. Well, it wasn't that bad. You can see bike. I had a customer, so 1,000 anyway. So I have 3,000 naira left. Inside that 3,000, I'll keep 2,000. 1,000 is what I will. We'll move to that place because some of us, we collect money and we shop everything. Then when it's time to buy products, people will now be running up and down. Foundation, can you come sit down? You now be looking for, you go and borrow. So this is the business side of makeup. They've taught you I believe that they've taught you the real makeup. So this is the business side. Keep your base price, something reasonable. So your base price can be 10K. It can be, I don't know, I can't determine that for you. I can only tell you how you can. Your base price, your logistics fee, which is whatever Uber charges now, I have no idea. And please, people, like we used to go and do makeup, Emma man love makeup. Sorry, don't get where you want to do makeup and you are sweating like what I don't know. Now, they will not take you seriously. I'm telling you this because I did it well. They will treat you like trash. Then when it's time to pay you, they will tell you reasons why they cannot pay you the amount you guys have agreed on. That's for those of you that don't collect your money before you leave your house. Yes. So please, try. If it means that, another sense we used to use later in life was you enter bus to one side, you take Uber from that side to where you are going. To look like you have made it in life. It's okay. It's okay. This life is process. You will suffer before you make money. Don't let the internet fool us. Don't let those people that you are admiring, they are nothing in real life. Sincerely, I can tell you that for a fact. So I sold the house to somebody that I used to look at in the Instagram. That's money, bastard money. What default that with payment plan? So Keja on that bridge, stand there, order Uber and go. You have saved yourself some money, But I don't know, Sha, it's your pocket, anyways. But that's my own advice. So, like I said, base price, logistics fee. I call it inconvenience fee because leaving my house, it's work, yes, but it's still inconvenience fee. That's how I calculate me. So if your base price is, I'm going to show you, yes, this was my pricing in 2022. So this was what I was charging. So you see that mainland, but now it has changed, oh. It has changed because when I sent it to madam, she said, tell these people, me, I cannot pay someone that wants to come and use my face to practice 30,000. Be proud to sit down. That's why I said branding, the way you brand yourself. If I don't know if they still do it now, but in our own time, you would have a branded t-shirt, a branded cap, something to show that it's not a play business. I don't know if they still do it now. They still do it, yeah. So, or if you have an assistant, the assistant wears your branded t-shirt or something. If you don't have an assistant, it's fine. And keep your workstation clean. You charge me 50,000 and come and stain my chair. No, now. Keep your workstation clean. All the cleaning agents you need to buy them. These are the things that make you to be proud to charge some amount. So you know what, I don't know if it's imposter syndrome, but what used to happen to me then was to call a price, I'll be scared. I'll be like, am I worth calling this price? I remember when I charged my first 100,000 for a bride. I was feeling like, imagine charging 100,000. I think that was 2016. So I was feeling like a gangster. 100,000. What? Like the girl just said, I just said 100,000. And she said, oh, no problem. Send me your because what I'm used to hearing is kilo de fucking no, that's too much. Can you please? So I was thinking, if she asks for discount, maybe 70K or 80K max. She said, no problem. I took my son out that day. In anticipation, that's another mistake that people should not make. I still make it, but I will advise you not to make. You know, when you're expecting money, you think, the money has come. Wallah, it has not come. You will not be feeling the ask. I do it a lot. I took my son out. When he came back, I said, money is come. The money came, but imagine that money didn't come. We will suffer for like 2 weeks. So, money management is very important in any business, not even just makeup. Money management is very important. When you collect your money, how are you going to spread it? How are you spreading it? A chunk of it should go back into the business, right? Does anybody agree with that? Yes. A chunk of your money, your income, should go back into the business. Whether you are growing or you have leveled up or anything. It should go, especially for service-based, it should go back into the business. Marketing is very important. Marketing doesn't have to be ads, so don't get me wrong. Marketing is, like they said, putting yourself out there, posting content. There's nothing like bad content though. I hope we all know that. In fact, bad content now is what is selling. When you do rubbish makeup, it will trend more than the people that do. Do you understand? There's no bad marketing. There's no bad. When people are talking bad about a brand, they will sell more than when you see some people, they will mention this, don't go and buy from this brand. And that brand is still selling. What do you think is going on? Some people will still come back and still buy from that brand. So don't do any content and say, this brand is not nice. Because you would always see something bad in what you are doing. But if you don't put it out there, how will people see you? Especially for people that are not so social. How will people see you? So please, there's no bad content. Post yourself, do your makeup. The process of doing the makeup, post it, edit it and post it. And learn editing. Learn all the makeup is one part. Now you have to be a content creator. You have to be a digital marketer. Because you can't pay content creator, you can't pay digital marketer yet. So you have to do all those things yourself. So please, learn. And now learning is very easy. YouTube is there. You will learn. So when you post, and if even if what you are posting you feel is not so good, but if you edit it properly and with the right song, it will blow. And that's the truth. It will blow. There are some people, their makeup is not all that when you call them to come and do makeup for you. That's why you see they post content more than they post their clients. Has anybody seen makeup artists like that? I don't want to mention anybody's name before I go to jail.
They are not going to jail. It's true.
They post content more than they post their clients. Because it's not this thing. If you call them, their makeup is not all that. The content is what they make money from. Because you will see it now. You will go there and say, this girl is wonderful. I want to go and learn from her. You will pay. One brand will say because of her followership or his followership, they will pay them for that. So you see, and now you are so lucky. There are multiple ways to make money from makeup. But at our time, they don't call you, oh, jump. But now, there are some people that they don't even deal with clients anymore. They are doing influencer. One brother from TwixHub will go and do brand and come and meet them. Oh yeah, do makeup with this. The person will do the makeup, post it. All of you will rush and go and buy the brand. Nah, could say that. You let it go. Do you understand? So this, if you have the mentality that, like when she said I talk about what motivates me, we will not live here. If you have the mentality that you see this Nigeria, I will make my money. You will make money. Forget all this inflation rubbish. I made my biggest deal in real estate this year. And if I tell you the price, you will pursue me from this room. I will pursue you. So so your hey Jesus. Your biggest how would I say it? Your biggest motivation, if that's what I want to say, no, your biggest obstacle is you. Forget economy, leave economy. Economy is bad. People are buying house every day. People are buying car every day. People are doing, what are you talking about? I have friends that the things they've done this year, they've not done it when dollar was 100 and something. Do you get? So what should be your motivation is, how will I tap into this money? Whether it's ritual money, blood, nothing concerns me. This money, how am I going to tap inside? Once you have that mentality, if they tell you that you need to post 10 times a day, you will post. But once you don't have that mentality, you still believe that, let me sleep small. You are gone. No? That's it. It has gone. Let your motivation be you. The fact that this money, I want to make it. You will make it. There's no money. They are makeup artists, not their makeup artists. Makeup artists get jobs every day in this Lagos. We have over 20 million people. Let's say out of those 20 million, let's say 6 million people are socially present. Because poverty level is still high. But even in that poverty, there are some people that will still go to parties. So you are telling me there's no market? There's market, though. Remove that mentality. If everybody that knows me, they know if you